if you're a free-to-play player that's kind of like Endgame-ish or looking towards getting rank 4 7 stars, there is currently 2 available to you. It's taken a little bit of time. Funny enough, I think it's taken about 3 months to get to this particular stage. At this moment in time, I'm working on several different things. This is the problem I've got with MCOC at the moment. Time, right? Time is always a construct. But time and trying to like find time to play several different pieces of endgame piece of content is difficult, especially when Kabam have rolled this out 1 per month. This particular endgame content is how endgame players, Valiant players, free-to-play Valiant players are looking to get their first ever rank 4 7 stars. For mine, it's like I planned out that tomorrow or today, whenever, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend, I'm going to try and do the ordeal. I think that's going to be fine. Then I'm going to go and do my last 2 paths of Epoch of Pain. I'll show you where I'm at in a minute. And then I've got to go back in the next 3 months to get the other tier 7 basic in Karina's challenges. But it's just like Kabam of this kind of weird, it's rude to say laziness, but it's, let's just say habit. That's a Kabam habit to always go, let's return back to old things. Some people like that, some people don't. I'm never a fan of it. I think the Grandmaster Gauntlet is probably the better of the 3 options at the moment. But let's go over it and I'll talk about where I'm up to currently with things. So let's go back to the, well, I mean, quickly, just to kind of like get right to the point of like explaining where we're up to is, before going into it, is this. So you could either, to get 2 rank 4 7 stars at this moment in time, especially if you're a non-spending player in the game, you can do Epoch of Pain. 1 full run will give you the crystal, which is a non-choice based one. You don't get to choose. You just get a rank up gem, 3 to 4, boom. That's that. Or you can do the completion of Epoch of Pain, the Karina's Challenge one that's currently active since, is it December or January? One of the two. Or the Ordeal, which is brand new. It's Grandmaster Gauntlet Revisited. So those are your options right now. That's how you get 2 rank 4 7 stars. That's what I'm kind of working towards. And I don't know when I'm going to achieve that. If we get 9.2 next month, then that again changes it, because we don't know what we're going to get rewards-wise. Because of the way that Kabam is structuring how much a tier 7 basic is worth, I doubt a tier 7 basic is going to be in 9.2. Because if you've done Lovers of Battle Realm, well, actually, no. The Lovers of Battle Realm deals, 20,000 units was how you got yourself a tier 7 basic. But if you look at it this way, the Ordeal, so the Grandmaster Gauntlet, isn't ridiculously difficult. It's got a tier 7 basic in it. This is where I think we might start seeing the shift. So maybe we'll call this video the shift, but also how to get 2 rank 2 7 stars for free. So what's the shift? The shift in the pattern is depreciation. If you go into special quest right here, go Grandmaster Gauntlet Ordeal. So by the time I'm recording this video, I have not done it yet. Right, I'm working on other things. It's also interesting because it's light essence there. There's only 1 of them, right? I thought there'd be more than 1. That does create a bit of a problem, because it then means that Kabam indeed have got a high value to things. I'll have to revisit that, I think, in a weekend video as well, of the impact of the light essence. So the tier 7 basic can be found there, and the value of that is, again, another weird, questionable thing, because it is not as difficult a piece of content. We're talking at like health pools. We're just going to go, funny enough, we're just going to go in right now. I'm just going to fill up a team second. No, I'm going to use 7 stars for this, but just fill up a team right there. This isn't the team I'm going to use, by the way. I am going to be going into this content, but just not now, because I just don't have the time at the moment. I will be back at work very, very shortly, so I can't really kind of give the time, but I will be doing all of the content. I'm doing it. We're going to see in a minute. But 1.6 mil is like a Doctor Doom. So this isn't ridiculous on difficulty. It's fiddly, and it's just maybe just time consuming, but it isn't ridiculous. And because it's not ridiculous, and a lot of people, we're even seeing people blast through it with kind of like great ease. Was a good example. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, GroupMan says, cooking with gasoline right now, only spent 1 revive so far. So, to most players, it's not ridiculously difficult. So that's good. That is good news. But it does mean there's a shift. If theoretically the amount of units that are used on this are anything between 100 and 200 units, then that doesn't really place to a high value the Tier 7 Basic. Which, if we've learned anything by depreciation in the world of Marvel Contest of Champions, because this is doable, it likely means by the end of the year there's going to be a lot less cost to kind of get rank for 7 stars. Which means, in itself, it's a domino effect, because it means that 9.2 could likely see Tier 7 Basics. So by the end of next month, it may be like really like getting more easier for free-to-play players to actually get more Tier 7 Basics. Anyway, back to the point of where you get all these Tier 7 Basics from and try to get rank for 7 stars. So if you look on your champions, you need 3 for that. I've got 1. How have I got 1? Now I'm thinking to myself, how did I pick up 1? Completion of Epoch of Pain. Yes, that's the other thing. I completely forgot that. That's the first one. So for under special quests, under Epoch of Pain, and I've got 2 more paths. I'm looking forward to finish this content. It's not for me, but rank 4 7 stars. I've got to get them. But yeah, I've only got 2 more paths to do. Didn't actually mind the last path I did. I thought that was very fun and very... this is probably the only path I actually enjoyed. Weird is that. It actually gets better for me because I get to use, finally, science and tech champions. But that's more kind of an impact towards the top end than it is this end right here. So yeah, anyway, that is that. And that is how, as you can see by the quest rewards, completion, 1 Tier 7 Basic, and then a gem of not your choosing that you get. And I'm very looking forward to it. And the Awakening gem, I suppose I can awaken whatever I want to awaken, but I might dupe something because 'tis the nature. And of course, we've covered that in the Grandmaster Gauntlet. There is an opportunity under the ordeal to pick up the 1 Tier 7 Basic. We know that. Light Essence, important for non-spending players to get an opportunity for that. We still don't know the full amount and where you get them from, and we're going to do some rough totals. Come back to the channel at the weekend, we'll talk about that. And yeah, so the final one is under Karina's Challenges, and it is still there. You've got to do it, what is it, 5? 4? No, it's 5 times. So I've done it 3. I've got 2 more to do in Necropolis, and that's the other thing, is the ball ache of Necropolis returning back to that. Kabam Love that's going to return back into old content. And I'm not going to do the full explore. Just don't fancy it, to be honest. But what I will be doing is doing the Dimensional Beings Tag Champions and the God Tagged Champions as well. I think the God Tagged Champions is probably going to be easier because I'll use Hulk for that, and a few other champions are going to just blast through that. But apart from that, yeah, that's it at the moment for free to play. That's how you access the Tier 7 Basic and rank 4 7-star materials. There's currently, for non-spending players, 2 available in game. I'm sure people will say, yeah, but you did get some Tier 7 Basic fragments from things like the Banquet event. And again, that implies that you are high up when you finished. And also in the Alliance perspective for things like Alliance Quest, but again, you've got to be higher than expected. It's not it's going to be a small percentage that are going to be accessing some of the greater amount of Tier 7 Basics from the Banquet event previously of December and or January, and of how the game is going at the moment. I'm sure more will expand into you getting stuff for free, but I thought I'd kind of run that as a bit of an update as to where you go now to get the Tier 7 Basics. I'm going to get on with doing the ordeal, and I'm back to work from my holidays. So when I say back to work, like full, like a 9 to 5 job, in the evenings is when I get to play MCOC and make videos. So back to that, and also weekends. But we've got some cool topics coming up about that, and St. Patrick's Day event coming soon as well. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the acquisition methods for Tier 7 Basics? Are you happy about it? Have you done the ordeal? How are you getting your Tier 7 Basics and rank 4ing your 7 stars? Are you spending, not spending? Are the deals good? Are the deals ass? Are you looking forward to 9.2? Or are you looking forward to something like, I don't know, the July 4th deals? Or spring cleaning, which could be next month. We'll have to see how you're looking to spend your money and your units. Anyway, that's it. See you soon.